Yeah, so listen, man, we back with another video, man. Now, look, this video caught my attention. I don't know why, but maybe it's because it got 3 million views in the first day. This shit says the evil logistics of fentanyl, bruh. I don't even got no words for the intro, man. Let's go ahead, jump straight into it. Let's see what this shit talking about. The evil logistics of fentanyl. Y'all niggas better be careful with this shit, bruh. No bullshit. Here we go.
In a warehouse in China. It's roughly 15 by 20 centimeters in size and about a kilo in weight. The label says dog food, but inside is a fine white powder.
A fine white powder.
It's the core ingredient for one of the deadliest drugs in the world, fentanyl. Cheaper than heroin and about 50.
Damn! So one fentanyl is all of these heroines? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So 50 pills of heroin is one fentanyl.
50 times as strong.
Damn.
An amount this small is enough to kill you. In the US, fentanyl has become the #1 source of death for adults under 50, surpassing cancer, heart disease, and car accidents. How can its ingredients just move freely across continents? Shipped, sorted, and delivered like an ordinary online order. Behind it lies a billion-dollar system, run by cartels, fueled by global trade, and enabled by broken regulations.
Damn.
A deadly supply chain hiding in plain sight. This is how fentanyl is trafficked.
How fentanyl is trafficked. Shout out to Fern for the video, man.
If you or someone you know is struggling with substance use, help us out there. Visit findtreatment.gov for support in the US, or check these platforms to find international resources near you. All links are in the description. Also, this video is partly based on this incredible Reuters investigation. You'll find the link in the description as well. This is fentanyl. It's been used in medicine since the 1960s, mostly as a painkiller.
Okay.
Today, it's also applied as an anesthetic. Its effect is insanely strong. Around 100 times more potent than morphine and 50 times stronger than heroin.
Damn.
It's also extremely addictive. Over the last 15 years, the illegal fentanyl trade in the US has fueled an unprecedented synthetic opioid crisis. And the impact can be seen across the entire country.
So listen, though, this is my thing, right, with these drugs and shit, right? If the drug is just this bad, like, if the government really wanted to stop this shit, don't y'all think that they could really just put their foot down and be like, all right, we finna tighten up on all the security measures. We finna, you know what I'm saying? Like, we finna lock down on the fentanyl and make sure there ain't no drugs coming through this bitch that we don't want coming through here. It's starting to be seeming like the government got a hand in this shit, bro. Because they know niggas finna be getting hooked on this shit, and they know niggas is finna be popping the fentanyl left and right. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. What y'all think? I don't know.
The biggest problem is that the substance is highly lethal.
I'm calling my damn phone,
The
man.
number of deaths by fentanyl overdose in the US has exploded over the last few years.
You feel me? Like,
About 75,000 people died in 2023 alone.
God
In total,
damn.
fentanyl and other synthetic opioids have killed nearly 500,000 Americans between 1999 and 2022. One reason for this death toll is a process called lacing. Dealers consciously mix fentanyl into other street drugs like heroin to stretch supplies and boost their profits. A little fentanyl goes a long way, but that also means users get hooked faster and are much more likely to overdose, not knowing what they are consuming. For those who traffic it, fentanyl has another major upside. It's synthetic. That means it's incredibly cheap and easy to produce. The business is so profitable that Mexican cartels have massively shifted to fentanyl over the last few years. Instead of cultivating huge poppy fields for heroin, they can simply fabricate the drug in a lab, receiving the base ingredients by mail.
By fucking mail. So you mean to tell me that these niggas ordering the ingredients off Amazon and they getting the damn ingredients in that motherfucker and they just cooking the shit up? What have you mixed the shit? I don't know. But you telling me they ordering the ingredients like I just get on Amazon Prime and order some shit? And from a business point of view, you know, it makes sense, you know? Like, you want to cut the shit so you can make more money. I understand that part, but it's like, damn. That's fucked up.
Most of the packages
That's
on
fucked up.
conveyor belts in China are carrying everyday goods, chargers, clothes, dog food. But hidden among those thousands of boxes are the ingredients for fentanyl. This little box is just one of countless packages going out of China every day. For efficient transportation, shipping companies bundle individual packages into what's known as a master carton. Master cartons are a cornerstone of global trade. Shipping one big box is cheaper and much more efficient than sending numerous small ones to the same destination.
Type shit.
The
It makes
master
sense.
cartons are then stacked onto pallets with other bulk shipments. And the tiny fentanyl precursor package ends up tucked deep inside. Then the master cartons are often loaded onto a plane and flown to their real destination, the United States.
And that makes sense though, bro. Cause like from where I live at, bro, I can see all the planes flying through this bitch. And bro, I be seeing like DHS or DHL planes, UPS planes, FedEx planes. Shit, motherfuckers probably got fentanyl on them motherfuckers. They got a plane right there. It look like Southwest though.
Something about taking flight,
Oh,
getting
bullshit.
a bird's eye view, seeing how small details connect to a much bigger system. Perspective matters. Whether you're trying to understand global trade, piece together a true crime story, or really understand a complex idea, you need to look at things from different angles. That's what Brilliant helps you to do. The hands-on learning platform
Bro,
to analysis.
I don't want to hear this shit, man. I don't hear about no goddamn sponsorship, bro. That's not what I clicked on the video for, my guy. Tripping.
International shipping stream, and they are exploiting one particular loophole in the US. Back in the 1930s, Washington introduced a special customs regulation called de minimis. If a package is addressed to a private person and the goods inside are below a certain value, it skips customs entirely. That means there are no duties and almost no detailed checks.
Damn.
Many countries have similar policies. In the European Union, the cutoff is 150 euros. Anything above gets taxed. But the US has one of the most generous thresholds in the world.
You see what I'm saying?
In 2016, the limit was raised from $200 to $800. Before
Wow.
that, some 134 million packages entered the country annually through this streamlined system. That number has jumped to nearly 1.4 billion units in 2024.
You see what I'm saying, bro? Like, if they really wanted to, they could be like, all right, we finna double down on the security. We finna start checking the packages. We finna, you know? But they don't really give a fuck. I feel like the government don't be giving a fuck about a lot of this shit because they be making money off a lot of this shit. Oh, no, that's just me, though.
This spike
that's what
is
I'm
also
thinking.
tied to the overall boom in global trade.
What do
But
I know,
still,
though? I'm just a
about
nigga on YouTube.
90% of all goods coming into the US are duty-free de minimis imports. Until April 2025, most of these packages came from China, usually by air. Our box has had a long flight and finally touches down at LAX. Its first stop in America is a special customs warehouse. Examining every package that comes through here would be impossible. So customs officers rely on spot checks. Specially trained dogs sniff out selected packages for fentanyl precursors.
Dumbass dog, let
Sometimes
me
it's
know
the
and shit.
package's weight that raises suspicion. If it doesn't jibe with its description, the box gets flagged and pulled out for inspection. Flagged packages are scanned by high-tech machines, opened for manual inspection, and sometimes even sent to an on-site chemical lab. And in some cases, custom officers will also attach electronic trackers to suspicious boxes to follow their trail. But given the sheer volume of packages coming in, only a tiny fraction ever gets checked. Most of them are simply waved through,
Yeah.
including our package. It's just been cleared for the next leg of the trip, which means it has now officially entered the country. The master carton is unpacked at a distribution center. The smaller parcels are sorted by destination. The next leg of transport is handled by one of the regular US delivery firms. Our package still has a long road ahead. Its next stop is Mexico.
Well, all them fucking packages, bro, it's damn near. I ain't gonna say it's impossible, but like, god damn, all these fucking packages coming in every single day. Like, how can you really check though? I mean, I know it's a way you can check them out, but like, I don't know.
Our
I ain't gonna lie.
package still has a long road ahead. Its next stop is Mexico.
Side note: do y'all think the government is working with the cartel? Like, do y'all think they be on some shit? Cause like the cartel, they been around for a long ass time, my nigga. You would think the military would just go in there and wipe them niggas out, right? But like, why not? Why haven't you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get too deep into that shit, but
The
that
vast majority
that's
of
what I be
illicit
thinking though.
fentanyl is manufactured here.
I don't know.
It's
Oh
first
no.
shipped to a US address near the Mexican border. That's when a new link in the supply chain takes over to handle the border crossing. The address is a private home. The tenant is an elderly man. Some products can't be shipped to Mexico directly. This is where the man comes in. He's offering a personal cross-border delivery to make some extra money, a common side hustle in the border region. People in Mexico can have their packages shipped to his US address. Then he drives them over in his private car. Now he's on his way to the border with a couple of boxes in the trunk. The package from China is one of them. The border works similar to the airport. Small boxes are rarely checked. The cartels are counting on that. The man in the car looks harmless. He doesn't even know what's in our package. He's waved through. The next stop is a distribution center in the Mexican state of Sinaloa. Local freight carriers will forward the packages to the addresses supplied by their Mexican customers. And so our package reaches its final destination, a secret drug lab. This is where it's open for the first time.
That's where they get the cooking shit up.
The Sinaloa cartel is one of the most powerful and violent criminal organizations in the world. With the fentanyl boom in full swing, they too have shifted away from heroin production and gone all in on fentanyl. Inside this old and nondescript house, 2 teenagers are working in a makeshift lab. They're cooking fentanyl. They're not trained chemists. Someone just gave them a step-by-step tutorial. They open the package containing the powder from China and start prepping a new batch. It's complete routine. The process is always the same.
So like, okay.
Making fentanyl
Let me
is
stop
almost as
pausing.
easy as baking cake. You don't need much gear either. Our 1 kilo package yields up to 50,000 doses of fentanyl. Now the finished
God
drug
damn.
gets back to the US. It can cross the border in all kinds of ways, attached to or even carried inside the bodies of so-called drug mules, or disguised among regular cargo on some ordinary delivery van. Smugglers have hidden fentanyl pills in candy bags, sewn them into clothing, and in some cases, drugs are even implantable pills in regular cargo on some ordinary
They put them in
delivery
clothes too?
van. Smugglers have hidden fentanyl pills.
They got them in your candy, nigga. You think you finna open up a good old pack of Whoppers? Well, first of all, nigga, if you eating Whoppers, you need your ass beat, bro. It's not 2006 no more. Who the fuck eating Whoppers in the big 2025? I ain't never, bro. I ain't had a box of Whoppers, nigga, since 4th grade, nigga. On, bro. Them hoes not it no
In
more.
candy bags, sewn them into clothing.
And then they put them in the clothes too. That's fucking crazy. Them cartel niggas smart, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Them niggas some violent, smart
And in
motherfuckers.
some cases, drugs are even implanted into pets. They're simply
pets,
betting on
too?
the fact that it's impossible for customs to check every person or item that crosses the border. More often than not, it's US citizens who drive the drugs across the border in their private cars. Sometimes they come up with clever hidden compartments like this one.
Ooh, shit. Yeah. It's hard
The
to check
car
them,
is
though.
just minutes away from crossing. The driver can already see the custom officers up ahead, with drug-sniffing dogs working car to car. He starts to get nervous. But just as they're coming toward him, the agents pull away. The dog needs a break. The stash in his car goes undetected. The driver exhales. And just like that, more fentanyl made it into the US.
And there's GTs from there,
In
boy.
2024 alone, nearly 10 tons of the drug were seized along the US-Mexico border. But the amount that actually made it through
10
is by all
tons?
likelihood much higher. The fentanyl crisis has also become a geopolitical flashpoint. The US accuses China of fueling the epidemic on purpose. Beijing, for its part, claims to have cracked down on the fentanyl trade years ago. The real problem lies in controlling the precursors. They are much harder to regulate. Chemical suppliers in China are using false return labels and deceptive packaging to conceal their illegal business with fentanyl precursors. Washington has even talked about a new opium war. In April 2025, President Trump signed an executive order to eliminate duty-free de minimis imports from China and Hong Kong. He cited the ongoing health emergency posed by fentanyl
That nigga Trump ain't fucked up by no damn fentanyl, bro. That nigga Trump trying to make $1 billion trillion, bro. He don't give a damn about that fentanyl shit, man. Come on, man. What are we talking about?
trafficking as one of the reasons for the high tariffs
Let's be
on
real.
Chinese goods. China denies the accusations. Beijing says the crisis is completely made in the US, and therefore the sole responsibility of the American government. Meanwhile, Trump has also accused Mexico of not doing enough to crack down on the drug cartels. Curbing the international fentanyl trade is extremely difficult. The drug has long made its way beyond North America and reached places like Europe. Probes in several German cities have shown that fentanyl is already being mixed into street heroin. Getting off fentanyl without medical support is extremely hard, if not almost impossible.
That's how
And as
motherfuckers
long
be getting
as it
hooked
can
on
be
that shit.
produced and trafficked so easily, the business will keep booming.
Fentanyl, bro, that shit crazy. What y'all think though? Let me know something down below in the comments, man. We gone.